Have you ever been in a situation where someone calls you bad luck? Yes, this is a true life story. It happens to me. When I was in Abuja job hunting, a friend of my sister who I was then staying with called me a bad luck simply because then we would be playing game and at night she couldn't go back to her room, so she would just sleep over, and then my sister wasn't around. So she said whenever she sleeps with me on the same bed, she always have this weird dream where she go back to her old life, now primary school, secondary school, living in your old houses, and that thing is called spirit of setback. So she now said because of that I have the spirit of setback. She didn't mean any bad though, she meant good, because she was trying to advise me to pray harder and all that. And I was like, oh, looking at everything, I just finished my school and I'm just here waiting to say, and this thing is happening, is it true or not? And at that point I said to myself, yeah, this may be true, because looking at it, nothing is just happening. It may be true, but let me tell you, if someone have called you a bad luck or something, please debunk it. It's not true, because right now I have cars, my husband is where to do, like everything is working together for my good. So sometimes Satan use people to say all those things to you, so you feel like your life is over, so you go and commit suicide or get depressed because of something that is not even true. Please do not listen to all those kind of words. This my story will teach you a lesson. Let's have a gist why I lose my hair. Have you ever been in a situation where you feel like the world is leaving you behind? Now let me tell you, I'm the oga patapata of it all. I was in that situation while I was in school. I felt like everything is happening and I'm not just happening. Like everyone is leaving me behind. Nothing is happening in my life. I'm not achieving anything. Even the simplest thing that life can offer you on a platter of good was a problem to me. Simple things like eating a good food, buying some of your basic needs. Using a good phone was a big problem. Who told me where to buy new phone or buy phone? The only phone I got for myself was the phone I got when I was still working. That's before I got admission to school, and that phone was about 15,000 or something. So while I was in school, I really wanted, why my mates are using, I think it's iPhone 6 and iPhone 7 that was raining at that time. Why my mate, they want to buy iPhone 6 and iPhone 7. Guess what I want to buy? You guys right, Infinix Note. Is it not 30? Yeah, I think it's not 30. Not 30 then. After my school, I have to go to Abuja to go look for a job. Abuja, I saw shaky. But even people that was offered to, now before they give you a job. So I went to stay with my cousin sister, who then had contact of some people then in Abuja to give me work. I obviously got some of those offers where they will tell you, normal thing for girls. I got a job in Cash and Pack, right? Yeah, Pack and Cash, I've been at Cash and Pack. I can't remember, in Abuja, where they offered to pay me, is it 150,000 naira? But guess what? At the point when I needed to start the job, I was calling the agent. The agent wasn't picking my call. Obviously, what do you expect? The agent didn't pick my call. I got an offer to become a PA. At a point, the agent wasn't picking his call. I got so many offers, and the last one, the one that stood out of all this offer, is this restaurant where I was supposed to serve. What's the name of this restaurant? I forgot about. It's like all this Kilimanjaro, now all this fast food, right? They did interview and they said I was going to get the job because the person that connected me to them is someone they know and they can't say no to. Guess what happened? We started the interview and everything, and they said I was going to become the manager, because when they asked me my level of education and I told them I'm a graduate, I'm just waiting to serve, they said, oh wow, you're a graduate. That means you can become one of the managers. That I can't possibly serve as one of the servers because of my qualification. Instead of the initial 30,000 they wanted to pay me, that they were going to pay me, was it 100,000 or 150,000 as at then? You guys know that money is a whole lot. It's a big money, right? I was see the excitement on my face. I was super excited. I went home, I was thanking God. I said, God, is this how you work? You really work in a miraculous way. Look at me that went for a job of 30,000 and they are offering to pay me 150,000. So I was super excited. I went back home to tell my cousin, and she was happy with me, and we thank God for everything. It is time for them to call me for this job. The time they gave me have passed. I was waiting for them to call me. Please don't ever lose your head during Harmattan. See, a whole lot, like this is a whole lot. So I was literally waiting for them to call me. It passed. I was like, should I even call them? But I can't call them because I don't even have their number. So I was just high hope. When somebody have high your hope that much, and all you thought of was, you've gotten sick. I left this one. I've gotten this job. So at the end of the day, when I waited for the call, they never called. Up to today that I'm speaking to you guys, that was how I missed that particular opportunity. Don't ever lose your hair during this Harmattan. See how full my hair is, but I can tell you that this hair, don't do me something. Don't cut your hair. I don't know how to comb my hair. I hate combing my hair. I was almost frustrated. In short, I was frustrated. That was when my husband now was my boyfriend. So I had to call him and say, do you have a job in Lagos for me? He has a job. Now the issue is, where am I going to stay? Should I come and live with a man that I've not got married? Yeah, we're in a serious relationship then, but you never marry. We never marry. We say we never marry. So anything can always come up. I don't suffer for this job hunting. So if you feel like you're being frustrated, listen to this my story, because my own was lost. You know, when they've hide your hope. I don't know if you've been in a situation where somebody say, oh, don't worry, how much do you need? I'm going to send you this morning ASAP. Like, I'm going to send it now. And you're literally waiting for now. And in 2 years, 10 years, you've not gotten that now. That was what happened to me. But as God may have it, thank God, after I got married, I came to Lagos to do a work of 30,000 naira after the whole time. But I only work for 30 days because that place is in a hospital, but they don't always have clients, so I didn't work for long. So after that, as God may have it, I started real estate. And that was what brought me to here, where I am now. It's true real estate. So before I go ahead, my hair is 2 years old. Yeah, I cut it when I was pregnant for my 2-year-old baby. So immediately after childbirth, that was when I started. I think 3 months after I gave birth, and I gave birth in January. That was when I started making the hair. Everybody always tell me, oh, you have a dark hair, your hair is very dark. You know, thank you guys for appreciating my hair. So real estate brought me the good news I am now, and I thank God for real estate. So if you are frustrated and you're looking for something to do, you're looking for a way to go about it, give real estate a try. Another thing you can give trial is creating content. Okay, keep creating content, no matter how little, no matter if there is any, especially if you have a good phone, that's when you can make it in the content industry. So just no matter how little it is, no matter, even if nothing is going on in your life, just keep creating content. One day, you may never know, it might be your time. So I've been in that situation where I was so frustrated, but I thank God for life. I thank God for where I am right now. I hope this my story helps you. I hope it makes you sit up and continue doing what you're doing. That's my message for today. Just keep doing that thing that you're doing. But if what you're doing is not paying you, please stop it. I can't assure you that it will pay you later. You're doing something 3 months, 6 months, you're not getting any. And another thing you should ask yourself, that thing you're doing, is it really what is going to give you enough money to buy car, build house, or you're just doing it so you have something to eat? If it's all about you, all about today, having something to eat, paying your children's school fees, my dear, just know you're going in the line of poverty. But if you're doing it because you know this thing, you want to buy car tomorrow, you want to be big tomorrow, think of the business. You can't be selling akara and be doing granite and you want to. I'm not saying you should go and kill yourself or you should go into, but just if there is any opportunity, please grab it. Real estate is for everyone. You don't need to go to school. Some people think real estate is only when you're rich. No, it's because people there in real estate are always rich. That's why, trust me, if they were rich before joining real estate, they will not even try and join real estate. But it's because real estate make them rich. So that's why everybody feel like, oh, if you're into real estate, you must be rich. Doesn't need you to go to school. Doesn't even need you to be qualified in any way. Only what you do is make a sale, say a land, say a house, and you get your commission. Sharp money, nothing like Yahoo. Real estate